Crazy on Gary and Joe here. How are you guys doing tonight? It's Friday, time for my Friday video. As you can tell, everything's a little different. You can see me. I got some vlogging stuff for Christmas. Santa Claus was good to me this year. I got these a lot of new little toys I get to use here um, to do my videos. Let's see how this works. Could be kind of crazy, could be not. Let's see how the lighting goes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, folks. Hope you guys had a happy Christmas. Hope it was all merry. Hope you guys spent time with your family. I ate a lot of food. A lot of greasy food. We did finger foods on Christmas. Had some roast beef sandwiches, barbecue beef, some pizza, mott sticks, brownies, a tiramisu. Damn it. My diabetes was just like, dude, I don't know if you've eaten so much food that you actually got drunk from it. Not an ounce of liquor, just food. I woke up with a hangover yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Thursday, day after Christmas. But it was a good time. Everybody had a wonderful time, and everyone was happy. We had a good time. Spent some time with some family. Things that are important. No arguing. Got to hang out with my grandkids. Some of my grandkids. My other grandkids live in Missouri. I miss them. But what can you do? It is what it is. But I'd like to show you guys a couple of things I got for Christmas. A couple of knickknacks. And then I got some comics to get into. I also have a Blu-ray collection I found. My son actually did. It's not Blu-ray, it's a DVD. That is pretty cool. I had it years ago, but you know how things go, you lose things. Just a second. As you can tell, I have some color to my face. And it's not just because of the lighting I have. It's because I feel better. I'm happy again. I'm crazy again. A little crazier. Diet Mountain Dew. Aspartame, it's a myth. It's a myth. Okay, got this from my daughter. This is really cool. It's kind of little, put it in between your books. It is a Jack Nicholson from The Shining. Here's Johnny. Little mask. You put it in between some books, and his face is all wedged in there, and as you can see, his eyeballs are. Look at that. There's color. It's not so blurry. I love it. I'm having fun. I got toys. Where does he get those wonderful toys? You get them from Santa Claus, folks. So I got this, which is going to be fun to put up with my Bigfoot books. The Squatch. Then I got something that a family keepsake journal. Dad, I want to hear your story. And it's really interesting. It's got, so I get to, what were your children's length and weight at birth? How old were you when you took their first steps? What were their first words? And I get to write notes and becoming and being a dad. It's the best job I ever had. And I've had a lot of jobs. Being a dad. George Bernard Shaw quote, "Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." And we all do it on Facebook. We all do it on Instagram. We do it here on YouTube. We're creating ourselves. You're finding out something new. That's what it's about. Then, the franchise collection. You know me and my Hammer Horror series, 8 cult classics. I'm sure some of you have this. Bloop. Got some pictures in there, and of course you got the movies. Oh, fingerprints on those. What's the deal, kid? But this has got some really good ones. Brides of Dracula, which is really good. The Curse of the Werewolf with Oliver Reed. I love werewolf movies. Werewolves are my favorite of all the crazy creatures, crawling out there in the Carpathian Mountains. Of course, there's Phantom of the Opera, Paranoiac, if you guys have seen that, Kiss of the Vampire, Nightmare, Night Creatures. What is the blood-freezing secret of the night creatures? In The Evil of Frankenstein. Peter Cushing's in basically all these. He was all, him and Terrence Fisher, the director, the guy who mostly directed these. Peter Cushing is such a wonderful actor to watch because he knows what he's saying is just totally ridiculous and silly, but he sells it, and you got to sell it. Speaking of which, I'm going to try to put the link on my video here. If any of you guys missed it, I posted it on Instagram, and it's on Jacob, Jacob .Jenkins, Jenkins. It's his YouTube channel, his new one. We did A Christmas Carol, and it aired on Christmas Eve, and it was a lot of fun doing that. I've never done anything like that before. Kind of a little voiceover with the mic. I mean, I've done voiceover stuff before, but not really as intimate as that can be. It was a blast. It was so much fun. And the production it's really good, you guys. You should really, if you like the Christmas Carol, if you like old radio drama, I know some of you guys out there, so my Facebook friends have watched it. And thank you. Trying to get Jay's channel going so we can do a little bit more of those radio drama type things. I was going to recommend 1984, but we're living it every day, right? No politics. So it was really interesting. If you get a chance to listen to it, he put in some great sound effects. He echoes and some of the Jacob Marley scene. And I love, when you're recording it and you're just recording it and you do it a couple of times, you don't know what it's going to be, how it's going to turn out. And it turned out great. It really did. It's a wonderful telling of A Christmas Carol adapted. But it was a lot of fun. Lots of fun. It's a lot of fun being Scrooge. Because you're sad, you're angry, you're happy. You got all the emotions in there. You got to be a little crazy. Like me. Okay, got some new comics. I know. We got some Creature Commandos. Issue number 1. I have 2 and 3. I was waiting for 1. I'm going to wait till I get all 6 of them before I read it. But I like the DC Horror Presents. It's kind of, I like what they're doing there. But yeah, and I know they got the TV show out on Max, James Gunn. Haven't watched it yet. But yeah. World's Weirdest Warriors. WWW. So that'll be a fun read when I get to that. Also, at my local comic shop, my LCS, you get all these free previews, Marvel, DC Connect, the previews. I've shown a couple on my videos. But this one here, got that. It's little previews of the Godzilla versus the Marvel U. Round 1 is with the Fantastic Four. As it says right there. Got old school Godzilla there. So yeah. One World Under Doom. Got a couple of covers there. Really looking forward to reading that when it comes out. A couple of them. But yeah, this is just basically previews. Nick Fury versus Fin Fang Foom. That's awesome. Looks pretty good. Fury just always gets himself, Nick Fury, what do you want? But it lets you know what's going on in Marvel this month. Look at that. Doctor Doom wearing Doctor Strange's cape there. This Sorcerer Supreme. What is this? Just wait. Check out Ghost Rider there. Ooh. Thunderbolt's Doom Strike. What am I doing? Ghost Rider's got looking kind of fun. But yeah, good read. Good stuff. Fun. Then I picked up 37 pages for only $3.99. Thank you, Image. And thank you, Todd McFarlane. We got the Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, issue number 1. Haven't read some of these, but so that'll be fun to read. Really get, like I've said countless times, I'm really getting into the spawnage. And then I picked up 30th anniversary special issue number 1, 0 Hour. I started, thanks to Cheap Comic Collector Rob's $2 claim sale, I got a couple of those. So I'm going to get that. 12 issues, I believe. But yeah, there's kind of a cool cover there. 30 years ago. Whew. Time flies when you turn evil. Green Lantern. Then, this is awesome. I like what they're doing. There's this old school stuff, this Bronze Age kind of thing. Issue number 1, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, World's Finest special. You see their outfits there. That's some classic. New Tales from the Hard Traveling Era. So yeah, we got starts off with a little Hal Jordan, Oliver Queen, doing a little Fear and Loathing. You see what God did to us, man? That wasn't you, it was God, it was you. So here we got those guys. And then, kind of just does an old school adventure, you know? Classic DC-ness. Then, you know how I like to get flashy. Live fast, die now. My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. Yes, you are. It's kind of got a little exhibit. And then I find out that they're coming out with a Absolute Flash all-in comic. So that's kind of nifty. But yeah, then you got Green Lantern with old Flash. Yep, that's kind of cool. I hope they have a few more of these. I hope they kind of keep with this. Yeah, they're coming out with the Absolute Flash, which is cool. All right, where am I at? Then, a book I cannot... Ugh, it's so good. It is so good. I got the issue number 3 of Batman and Robin Year 1. What I like about this book is I grew up with, I started reading comics about 77, 78. And Dick Grayson was Robin. Batman was on his own doing his thing. The only real, watching Batman and Robin together was the 66 series, Adam West and Burt Ward. Because when I got into reading the comics, they were all, Dick was off with the Teen Titans, and they started out with the Teen Titans, and Batman was with the Justice League and kind of on his own. Every once in a while, they'd cross paths and whatever. And then the only adventures I really saw in comic form, because back then, unless you had the old books, you didn't get them, because, I didn't have any real comic book shops growing up here in my hometown. So it was the Jason Todd, when Jason Todd popped in. Then I started seeing some Robin issues. Batman and Robin doing their little fun thing, kicking the crap out of the baddies. But I never got to experience the Batman and Robin with Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne. And this really is, I love it. You got a cross between old Silver Age, Bronze Age type stories. The artwork by Samney is, and the story, it's so good. And I finally get to see the interaction between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. And Bruce Wayne not understanding what's going on, this kid's not listening. And then Alfred's like, well, I remember a, 10-year-old who's kind of a dick too, who never listened. And it was just kind of how they are connected. And I hope with this new Absolute and the All In and the new DC stuff that's going on, that they really do hit on that relationship between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. Because to me, it's important to comics to have that. Because you always wanted Dick Grayson to take over when Batman was done as Batman, which he did a few times. Prodigal Son, after the death in the family, and he donned the cowl for a while. But he's always been his own. It's in Nightwing, and I love Nightwing. So yeah, this comic is great. I love this. I get to see Dick Grayson, Robin, Bruce Wayne, Batman, the fun-loving dynamic duo doing their thing. Highly recommend this if you haven't. You wait for all the volume of it, whatever. But I collect these if you see them. Collect these if you see them. It's awesome. Anyway, then it's about time. It's been over a year, and I finally got Batman 89 Echoes, issue number 5. Kind of moving on with the that storyline, and I had to read the other ones because I've been sitting on 4 for 3 months without it, and then I finally get 5 here. So we got one more after this. Hopefully I can get that soon so we can finish the story off. But it just kind of is a continuation of the Batman movie. They also have that new Batman book out, Insurrection, I believe. It's got Clayface. My son is gonna be reading it. I haven't read it yet, but it's a novel, and it'd be interesting to see how that goes if they bring in Robin like they did. Yes, they do have a Robin based on Marlon Wayans from the Wayans brothers, who was going to play Robin if Tim Burton would have and Michael Keaton would have kept going. There's actually scenes that were filmed or fitting of the costumes for Marlon Wayans. So, but this is a good story too. Really enjoy it. And then, of course, like I always say, you can't have enough Crisis. You can't have enough Crisis on Infinite Earths. We got the facsimile for issue number 9, 10. This is 9. And I love this cover. This is one of my all-time favorite George Perez covers. Just look at that. The Joker. Perez drew such a great Joker. The elongated face. And then, of course, you got Sinestro. You got Cobra, Solomon Grundy, Mr. Freeze. You got them all in there. Lex Luthor in his battle armor. Grodd. Yes. Even Blockbuster over here. Blockbuster. But yeah, I love that Joker. I love his Joker. Cobra. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, now the rest of my comics I'm going to show you guys is the Cheap Comic Collector Rob's claim sales. I'm going to show some of them off. I got quite a few. I had quite a few, big pile going on. But I got a couple of fun ones. We got Dell. I believe this is 59. I don't know. Let's see. This was 19. Where are you at? 61. Based on the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer production, a George Powell production, Atlantis, the Lost Continent. So we got that. There was a couple other ones. He had Ben-Hur. It was kind of on a little auction that he did. So I missed out on that, but I got Atlantis, the Lost Continent. New Fun Pack. Twinkle's record. Only 25 cents, folks. Ah, that's old, baby. Old fun stuff. So yeah, I got that one. And then from 1959, yeah, because I read this one, we got, just wait, I'm sorry. A cinescope picture, Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth, with starring Pat Boone, James Mason, Zim Zam Whoop Whoop, Diane Baker, screenplay by Walter Reich and Charles Brackett. Journey to the Center of the Earth. And look, I don't even know if this is real or not. Please tell me I haven't done any research on it. Look at this guy. You guys remember when Pat Boone back, what 20 years ago did a heavy metal album? Yeah. Not as good as Christopher Lee's Metal Christmas album, which, yeah, in the Hungarian household, we listened to a couple of those songs. Pat Boone, and look at that. Is that an autograph? I doubt it. It's an autograph, but I don't think it's real. Be kind of cool if it was. Pat Boone. I just like the old stuff. James Mason, Mark Antony, and Julius Caesar. That's a horrible. I'll stop. Then got some Marvel, some DC, some of the runs I'm trying to accomplish here, get them done. We got Marvel 1988 Supersized Annual number 21. Fantastic Four, 64 pages. Got some Black Bolt in there. Who else we got? The Inhumans. That one. Picked up Fantastic Four 165. Picked up Fantastic Four 172. Sorry. That's my itch my nose. So that'll be kind of fun. Got quite a few Fantastic Fours actually. November something of issue 236. Special triple-sized issue of the world's greatest comic magazine. 20th anniversary of the Fantastic Four. And they're all there to sell. But look at Cap there. Cap, he's just like, yeah, raising his shield. You go, guy. So that's... Can't wait to read. I've been organizing my comics. Went online and I went to that DC fandom, Marvel fandom, and downloading all the, printing out all the issue numbers so I can see what I got. So there's a couple of times when I do the cheap comic collector. It happens on Psychotronics work on Aaron's claim sale too. Commandy. And I'll be like, yeah, I claim Commandy, and I'll get it, and then I'll realize I gotta be more organized with my comics, folks. All right. Issue 250. Fantastic Four. X Factor. But where was I going with that? Oh, I have so many comics. I got... And I'm old. So, like, I'm getting ready to... Okay, I got these 5 comics I'm going to read today. Boom. Like, in the first comic, I'm sleeping by the 8th page. So many comics. So few hours to read them. That's that. And I kind of went out of my wavelength here. I just want to collect issues Fantastic Four. I need like 100 to 300. But I picked up 382 just because well, you can tell by the cover. And I'm not talking about the Thing or the Human Torch or that Skrull. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. Not to sound like a... But yeah, so that's kind of a good one. Liking it. Digging it. That one. Then picked up a couple of Justice League. As you know, I'm trying to get all the Justice League volumes. And I picked this up. It's from 2015, December. DC Comics issue number 4, Justice League of America. I like that cover a lot. Look at that. Look at that ring just kind of glows on everybody behind him too. Picked up, and I have no idea what this is about. DC Universe number 1, New Justice. A new team against the Galaxy of Evil, Justice League Odyssey. No idea. So that'll be nice to look into. Then I picked this one up. This is pretty cool from the Flashpoint. I'm also trying to get all the Flashpoint. Like with the Crisis crossovers, I'm trying to get all the Flashpoint stuff. Rob had a whole bunch of them. Was it last weekend or weekend before, and I just didn't even sew out of it. Flashpoint, Dead Man and the Flying Graysons. That's an awesome, look at that cover. That is great. Great cover. Who lives? Who dies? That. Another one I have no frickin' idea. Number 4, The Final Night. Week 4, Emerald Dawn. We all know what happened during that crap fiesta. So we got some Emerald Dawn here. Or Final Night, whatever. Issue number 4. It's kind of a cool cover. Then I picked this up too. And I think Metarog, someone was talking about this. The Untold Legend of the Batman. Number 3, it says Batman brand sweetened cereal. Got this. Looks like Neil Adams action. Maybe I'm wrong. Collector's miniseries concludes. Jim Aparo. Damn it, Joe. Neil Adams. Grow up. So anyway, yeah. So I got this. Which is nice. Then I picked up issue number 12, July, 35 center. Smashing out of the TV screen, your Saturday morning favorites, the Super Friends. Only got a few more of these on my run to gather. Well, it's kind of neat. Then, I'm a Flash fan. Of course I am. Flash Volume 2, the Wally West. Been hitting this up. You are about to experience the most tragic day in the life of Wally West. Issue 76. And then we have issue 77. I got a whole bunch of these. Why would you punch Jay Garrick? Wally. To save the city, they would have to defeat their most deadly foe. Barry Allen, number 78. I liked Wally West as Flash. I did. I liked how that happened. I didn't like how Barry Allen died, but I liked what they did with it. Issue number 7. It's like a thicker issue. Huh. 79. Reverse Flash. What a dick. Okay. And then we have kind of a shiny issue number 80. Kind of cool. Issue 81. Yeah, I got quite a few of these in order. It looks like Nightwing and Starfire and Flash. Issue 81. And of course, you have issue 82. It's like Nightwing is back in that one. Issue 83. Running Against Time. Or is it Running to Catch Time? 84. Slashed by Razor. Issue 85. All right. Argus and Flash, 86. And, damn it, I'm like a few days late. Here I'm going through all my stuff. I don't have any Christmas issues. Issue 87, Christmas Rush. Check out these Santies. You go, Santa Claus. You with your AK-47. When you need to annihilate every mother in the room, an AK-47. What movie's that from? I know. Then we're going to jump all the way up to number 128. Hell to Pay. So do you guys read your comics as soon as you get them, even if they're out of order? Like I got like, what, 12 in order there. Then I'm going to jump up to 128. Read that. My next comic to that would be, Flash would be 140 something. Do you guys read them right away, or do you collect them until you got to run? Storyline, I suppose. What do? Let me know in the comments below. So that's my video for tonight. Let me know what you think of everything with the new lighting and the camera work and everything. I'm going to try something, because now I can turn that away and videotape, because I have a lot of hero clicks I want to show you guys that are pretty interesting. It's still a fun game. The kids and I still play it. Like to get into that. Show a few of those. Yeah, I yawned. Let's be honest. This is the whim kind of thing, you know. You're gonna yawn. Nothing's scripted here. So, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, please subscribe. Click the like button. If you like what you see, not me, just what I show. And I'll be making another video tomorrow night. Trying to get on live with some of your folks out there, some of my comic book community here on YouTube. And like I said, Jacob Jenkins YouTube channel. Please watch listen to the Christmas Carol. Really, it's pretty good. It's fun. If you can listen to a guy getting tormented for a few days, hours, fun. But listen to it. Let me know what you think of that. Make comments on that video if you watch it. And like I said, thank you for whoever has watched it that I've let know on Instagram and Facebook. But hey, have yourself a great evening. Uh, have yourself a great weekend. Tomorrow, of course, we have the uh, Doctor Silver Age, Rod and Shannon, the comic book memories at 9 a.m. Central. And then right shortly after that at 11:45 Central, we've got the Cheap Comic Collector Rob's claim sale, $2 claim sale. I will be there. I watched his videos this week, and he's got a couple of them I really want. A couple of JLAs. I saw a Flash comic I need. Can't go overboard, though. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.